Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I just want to do a little video on something that doesn't really get much attention on the channel. So when we're not out on these pair, trust me, I'd love to be out on these pair today, we're out in this. And when we're not out in this, we're out in them pair. But what makes it possible for us to be out in this is this. Now, I thought I'd do a little bit of a video on this and put it on the channel because I feel like it doesn't get any appreciation, doesn't even get any mention. Ford Cougar 2-litre diesel. We've had it just over a year. We got it in January the 27th, 2025. We bought it. It's been a brilliant car, loved it. Now, it's got a curbside weight of 1692 kilos. It weighs just over 2 ton. I think max towing load is 2 ton braked, I think. So Google says. So since my ownership, I've spent roughly around £500 on it. Now I do all my work myself on the car. I used to be a Ford mechanic many years ago. I'm not anymore, not a mechanic anymore, but I used to be a Ford mechanic. That's why I bought a Ford. I'm working on Fords. I always wanted one of these because the build quality was good, the robust, built to last cars. So yeah, now how do we go about getting one of these? So my old car, anybody that knows me, I had a Ford Focus 2006 plate. It's actually my dad's old car. So I had that. I had 207,000 miles on it, 1.6 petrol. I just looked after it, didn't thrash it, and I think it's still going today. It just kept going and going and going. Loved it. It loved it. Anyway, the body started to rust out. It's a Ford. It started rotting. However, I needed a new car. So Maria seen this one, went and looked at it. We both fell in love with the colour, bought it. It was £3.5 grand. So after we bought the car, I mentioned to Maria, why don't we buy a caravan? And I used to caravan when I was little with my parents. We used to do it a lot. And all my family used to do it. And it was a right good laugh. It was brilliant. Little adventure it was. Loved it. So, you know, we used to go away a lot. So I said to Maria, we've got the car for it. Why don't we have a look at a caravan? She was like, I don't know. I've never done it. I don't know if I'll like it. I goes, we're not going to know unless we buy one. So that was it. Maria was on it. She was on it. She was on the internet. She was looking everywhere. Anyway, this Swift Camwell come up for sale. We went and got it. Went and bought it. Maria put a deposit down, but at this point I'd not fit the tow bar to my car yet. So put a deposit down on the Thursday. We were picking it up on the Friday. We quickly got home. I fitted a tow bar and a 7-pin plug on the back, ready for the caravan. We went and picked it up the next day, and we'd never looked back. We've loved it. So the caravan and car combined was £9 grand. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but it's not really, considering you got a car and a caravan for that price. So I didn't think that was too bad to start us out with. You know, yeah, it's a lot of money, like I just said, but we can recover that money if we didn't enjoy it and sell the caravan. We'd keep the car, but sell the caravan. So we're not looked back. And now, as you've seen on previous videos, we've got the Bailey, which is brilliant. It is a bit heavier, but you can't notice a difference. You can't notice a difference in the car anyway. However, the Bailey does tow a lot better, a lot better. So, since I've had the car, what have I done to it? So I've not had any issues with the car to stop me from driving it. There's no issue gone on where I can't drive the car. So in my eyes, I've not had any major issues. If you look back on the channel, you'll see that I had an injector seal go. Yeah, that did go, and I've done the rest since then. If you look back on the channel, you'll see that I did an injector seal on here. I really didn't want to be out in the cold for much longer than I had to be, so I just did the one then. So yeah, they've all been replaced now. I did a rock cover gasket on it. It's had 2 rear wheel bearings. It's had 2 front tyres. When I bought it, the guy thrown in a set of radius and pads. I did them. Did front pads on it myself. I've since fitted a 13-pin plug on the back for the caravan because I just wanted the fridge to run while we were journeying everywhere. Especially going where we're going this year into Europe, we can just pop in the caravan and have a nice cold drink. I've also done an engine mount on it, dog bone mount. Anyone that knows diesels, they go through them quite a lot. Like I just said, did a Cambo. I've done 3 services on it. Now my services consist of oil filter, pollen filter, and I do a diesel filter every service. For the sake of £7 more, do a diesel filter. I recommend it to anyone. You can go to any of the main high street, top branded petrol stations and pick up a little bit of bad fuel, and that has to go through your fuel filter. Now you don't want that bad fuel going through your fuel filter being full into the engine. It's not good. So I do it every service. I've also got a panel filter fitted to the car as well. Nothing to do with performance. It's just a no-brainer. It makes the engine breathe easier, and it's one filter for life. You just take it out and clean it every service. Well, I do anyway. And with these panel filters, it's less pressure on the turbo, so prolongs the life of the turbo again. Now, another thing I have done is I have had it remapped. It's took it to 185 horsepower, I think, which isn't a lot, but it's took the torque up. I really did it to make towing easier for the caravan. So that you can really tell a difference, So yeah, really, since I've owned it, that's all I've really done. And all of this within the last year is like cost me £500. Granted, I did all the work myself, but it's not a lot of money. So this is my daily as well. So I do a lot of miles a year. I do about 30,000 miles a year. This is also why I can't justify buying a new car, because I will bang loads of miles on it, devalue it loads. Now, without the caravan on, I get around 51 miles to the gallon, which I think is brilliant for an old 2-litre diesel. With the caravan on the back, I get a range from 28 right up to 31 miles per gallon. Normally sits 30 to 31 with a caravan on the back, which I didn't think that was that bad, because the size of that thing, if that was on the back of me, I wouldn't be getting very good miles per gallon either. So yeah, it's really good. It's got over 130,000 miles on it now. So because of the mileage I do, I can't justify buying a new car because I'll devalue it a lot. But not only that, I can't justify buying a new car because they just don't seem to last anymore. They're not built how they used to be. Because of all these new Euro standards and regulations that manufacturers have to abide by now, it's really shortening the lifespan, of engines, especially diesels, even petrols. And the way they're doing this is by fitting more and more emissions controls, which is unfortunately shortening the lifetime of the engine. Some Mercedes have 3 DPFs. Now, you got to imagine that's a lot of back pressure on the turbo. So now the turbo is having to work harder and harder to overcome the back pressure from them. Now, to me, that's going to shorten the lifespan of your turbo. So these older ones, yeah, this has got a single DPF in, still on its original turbo with over 130,000 miles on the clock. I prefer the older stuff personally because I can fix it myself, I can service it myself, I can keep costs down that way. So I've fitted a detachable tow bar and swing down electrics, so no one can see it really when I'm daily driving it, and the results, as you can see for yourself, pretty good. It's got a set of 19-inch wheels, which the racer kids tell me that's good. Mine are nice and chipped, as you can see. They look lovely with them scratches on, don't they? And it's got go faster red calipers, because obviously it's a race car, and a set of Goodyear tyres, which, yeah, they act really well on the track when I'm slinging it around corners. It pulls our single axle caravan really well. I'm not going to say, oh, you don't know it's on the back. You obviously do. However, it pulls it incredibly. We've gone up some massively steep hills. Perfect, just chugged along. Been down some majorly steep hills. Been perfect. But yeah, it's been perfect. You know, like I said earlier, the things that I've done to it, but these are just issues that come about by wear and tear. You will have to spend that money at some point. I believe in a car's lifespan, it comes to a point where it needs a lot of money spending on it. So you either spend the money and keep it for another 5 years, or you keep your money and sell it and buy a new car. When I bought this, I believed that the previous owner had chosen to keep his money and sell the car, which isn't a bad thing. So in probably 4, maybe 5 years' time, me and Maria are going to look at upgrading the caravan. Maybe sooner if Maria gets her own way. Probably a twin axle. Now, to pull that, we're going to need most likely a Range Rover or a Land Rover. Now, I don't like new Range Rovers or new Land Rovers, just purely they're not reliable cars. And when you want to repair them, they cost thousands. I know people that have spent £6,000-7,000 on their Land Rovers, not only getting them serviced, but having the issues repaired. Some of them have been lucky, it's been under warranty, but some of them have had to foot the bill, and I could not do it. I could not do it. I once owned a Jaguar XE back in 2019, and it was riddled with issues. I had to have a steering rack on it. It had so much work. And then it was a 2-litre Ingenium engine. It needed a timing chain. And I got quoted £1,200 for that. So I sold it. So, you know, I'm not saying the bad cars are just not for me. I want something that's reliable and can pull the caravan. Because obviously that's my daily as well. And I do a lot of miles. I need it to be good on fuel. Another car me and Maria have been looking at is an old Defender. Probably a 2005 plate Defender. Now, my dad's a guru on them, so if it goes wrong, he can fix it. Who'll know how to fix it and tell me and I can fix it. But if I'm lucky, he'll do it. And they'll pull anything. You know, the army used them for God knows how many years, so they can't be that bad. And what I like about them is the simplicity. You can literally strip it down to the chassis by using a toolkit brought from Wilko's. Is Wilko's still going? Is Wilko's still going? Leave a comment in the comments. I don't know if they're still going. Not seen them around in years. Maybe. But yeah. Or Poundland. Poundland's still going? Amazon. You can buy a cheap toolkit off Amazon and strip it down to the chassis. So as we know, a relationship with a car is a love-hate relationship. You love it when it's going well, you hate it when it goes wrong. That's a standard thing. So I wanted to just do a little video on the car, just to show a little bit of appreciation for it. And, you know, I'm thankful that it does everything it does, everything it says on the tin really well. Otherwise I'd be stuffed. I'd really be stuffed. So yeah, it's been a brilliant car. And I just wanted to show it on the channel because it's all caravans and motorbikes. This thing just gets cast aside, forgotten about, until we have to drive home with the caravan on the back. So I thought I'd just do a little video showing my appreciation of that tow vehicle, my car. So folks, thank you for watching this. We will be out in the caravan soon, and we'll be out on the bike very soon. Be out on the bikes very soon. We went out, as you've seen, and we loved it. We absolutely loved it. So we will be back out definitely on them soon. We're going to take you with us, and then we're going to take you away in the caravan with us as well. So everyone, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.